Don't mess with me. This kitty's got claws, and I'm not afraid to use them.
The Netflix adaptation of Wednesday Addams is still making serious waves on the internet, and we are here behind-the-scenes action. Christina Ricci, an unexpected villain.
Dedicated to protecting normies from outcasts until his life was cut short by your ancestor, Goody Addams.
The casting of Christina Ricci was intentional. Prior to the release, it was announced that she was joining the cast of the TV show. Longtime fans of the Addams Family films were excited to see what the former Wednesday Addams would bring to the show. For those who may be too young to know, the actress held the role of Wednesday down in the 90s. Fans kept speculating on the role the actress would play in the new series. From a secret relative of the Addams to a time-traveling Wednesday from the future, the theories were wild. However, in this series, she is just Marilyn Thornhill, the normie botanical science teacher who tries to take Wednesday under her wing. We couldn't help but notice that the producers left a lot of hidden clues about her character, the most significant being her first name, Marilyn. In the 90s, the Addams Family has a rival series titled The Munsters. The only normie member of that family was named Marilyn. Ultimately, she is revealed to actually be Laurel Gates and the Hyde Master. We dare say that Christina Ricci's villain arc turned out to be the one of the best parts of the show. The two Wednesdays.
No, it can't be easy showing up mid-semester. I've been here a year and a half.
Jenna Ortega and Christina Ricci have a couple of things in common. Not only have they both played the same iconic character, but they also have a very similar personality. Jenna has said, if we are talking to each other, neither one of us can tell whether the other person is being serious or not. It's kind of a fun game, but it was not always like this. Jenna has openly admitted to being intimidated by having Christina on the set. Well, we can't blame her. Imagine stepping into the shoes of someone you grew up idolizing. When you have big shoes to fill, it's natural to feel disoriented at first. It took her some time, but Jenna could loosen up around Christina, and they even formed a strong bond while shooting. We know what you're thinking. Jenna's delivery of Wednesday Addams must be as a result of help from Christina. Don't bet on it though, because you are wrong. Both actresses never discussed the Wednesday character. In fact, they never even said the word Wednesday to each other until filming was done. Christina mentioned that she understood that Jenna would want to play the character in her own way, while Jenna in turn said she couldn't let go of Christina for advice because she didn't want her Wednesday to seem like a knockoff. Since the Wednesday we saw was all Jenna, she definitely deserves her flowers. Becoming Wednesday Addams.
I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
There is absolutely no doubt that Jenna put in the work behind the scenes. As much as she loved Christina's take on the character, she also wanted to pay homage to the comic book Wednesday. To portray the unnatural look of Wednesday in the comics, Jenna had to shoot her scenes without blinking. When filming started, Jenna unintentionally kept her eyes open throughout a particular scene, and Tim Burton loved the performance so much, they say that they ran with it. It must not have been an easy thing to do, but she did it anyway. This discovery, albeit accidental, is one of Jenna's secrets to successfully bringing the titular character to life. The role does come with some perks. For one, Jenna is the only one allowed to dress in black while filming. Everyone else has to keep it colorful, even background characters and extras. It does help that the actress always looks gorgeous in black. In order to give her best, Jenna did most of her own stunts, learned to play the cello, and even studied some German. She also recently revealed that she is the brains behind the now viral dance scene. She was instructed to have fun while filming the scene, and even better, she created magic. There is even a moment during the scene where Jenna moves her legs like Lisa Loring, who played Wednesday in the Addams Family series back in 1964. The pandemic scandal.
Girls want to know if you want to hang out later? Oh, come on, it won't kill you. I'll think about it.
Yes, the production team received a lot of backlash for letting Jenna shoot the dance scene when she had COVID. Jenna got some of the heat, but fans were quick to support her by placing the blame on the producers. Technically, she was feeling ill, and then she took the test. Instead of waiting for confirmation, she was allowed to shoot the scene before she could get the results. In defense, the team has stated that all cast and crew already followed COVID protocol during filming. Still, it was a reckless and unnecessary risk that should not have been taken. The making of Thing.
Then give me more time and I can prove to you that they are hides.
There is no more time, and there are no more deals Wednesday.
The show's director, Tim Burton, has spoken about how he did not want to use CGI to bring the character to life. As such, Thing is not a computer-generated image. The character is actually portrayed by a Romanian magician and illusionist called Victor Dorobantu. Despite this being his first acting credit, he gave us an exceptional delivery. Victor spent much of his time with the makeup team daily while filming. He had to wear a full blue bodysuit that zipped over his face. He had to follow all the actors in a unique and interesting way. Sometimes hiding under tables and beds, as well as latching behind walls, was part of the job. You obviously noticed the way that the Thing was able to move his fingers to communicate effectively with people. Turns out Victor studied American Sign Language, Morse code, and even military hand gestures. He would go over them with the cast, and it was always a fun pastime trying to figure out what he was saying. We have no doubt that Victor had a swell time doing all of this, because this was his longtime dream. He has opened up about seeing every single Addams Family adaptation, including those from the 60s and the 90s. Interestingly, he even got a small tattoo of Thing on his left forearm many years ago, manifesting that one day he could portray the character. Jenna and Wednesday have things in common.
I believe I left mine at fencing. Actually, you left yours at the weather vane. Luckily, Bianca brought it back.
Another shocking secret that has come to light is the fact that Jenna used to experiment and cut open little animals when she was younger. During an interview, she said, "I'm a weirdo in the sense that I used to perform autopsies on little animals when I was younger, like little lizards that I found that were lifeless in my backyard." She goes on to add that she rarely gets scared and claims to even laugh at horror films. Jenna has also spoken about how she loves to spend her free time writing books or scripts, while Wednesday loves to jam the typewriter but has yet to publish a book. Jenna is a published author. Her book, It's All Love, Reflections for Your Heart and Soul, was released when she was 18. Emma Myers.
How canst thy heart still beat? What demon sorcery is this? Stay away from her!
It turns out that Emma Myers couldn't be any more different from the bubbly character of Enid that she portrayed. The fact that Emma is so much more like Wednesday is such a twist. She's an introvert who prefers to be alone most of the time. However, she always expresses how happy she was on the set of Wednesday. For her, it was her first time being amongst her peers. In her words, "I've never had a cast around my age before. I'm normally the youngest one on set." She goes on to say how she surprisingly got along with everyone. The topic of Jenna's sexuality.
Call me old-fashioned, but when someone is run over on their way to give the police key information, it usually means they were onto something.
Jenna is no doubt the girl of the moment. She has gained over 10 million followers since the show debuted, and that's huge. Naturally, fans must have something to talk about, and Jenna's sexuality is the new hot topic. There was a lot of speculation as to who she could possibly be dating now, the most recent being NCT's Hashun. Neither Jenna nor Hashun has addressed this, but it is most likely just a rumor, as there isn't any evidence that points to it. Fans moved on from this very quickly as an even juicier rumor started to surface. Jenna has always supported the LGBTQ+ community, and when she recently gave a nod to a fan in the crowd waving a lesbian flag, the narrative took on a flesh of its own. Until Jenna officially talks about her sexuality or what she identifies, everything will be just nothing more than speculation. A lot of things remain unsolved from the finale of the first season, so we have no doubt that we will see more of Wednesday's story.
There was a student here. You must remember her. She was a Hyde.
Yes, Francois, she was.
Thank you for watching. What are your theories and predictions for the second season? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the notification bell so you do not miss any upcoming videos.
I'm not used to people engaging with me. Mostly me coming in across the street.
You're not scary, you're just kind of